Multiplication may not be the easiest thing to do, but learning different strategies to solve math problems may help you ease the burden. Here are 3 best ways to solve any multiplication problem. Number 3, area model. This is one of the easiest and effective ways to do multiplication. This is how it works. Let's take 13 and 24 for an example. So we basically simplify the 13 and 24 to 10 and 3 and 20 and 4. Then we multiply the 4 and 10, which equals to 40. Then we do the same for the rest. We multiply 20 and 10, 4 and 3, and 20 and 3. Lastly, we add the numbers that we times together, and then boom, we have the answer. I rated this 3rd place because it is very easy, but it may take some time to add up the numbers and draw the area model. Number 2, diagonally. This is another quite easy way that includes adding diagonally. So first, you must draw this graph out. Let's use the number 56 and 83. First, we split up the numbers. Then we put the 5 here and the 6 here, the 8 here and the 3 here. Then we times the numbers together and put the 10s here and the 1s here. Now we add up all the numbers in this diagonal row and write it here. Do the same for the rest. If you have a 2-digit number, add that number to the next diagonal row. Ka-ching! Now we have the answer. I rated the 2nd place because it's easy to add, unlike the first one, but drawing it may be a bit tricky. Dun dun dun! And for the final one and only 1st place, number 1, algorithm. You may be kind of sad I chose this as 1st place. I mean, it's just plain old algorithm, but I personally think that this is the best way to solve multiplication problems. Not only is it quick and fast, it is also easy to draw out, unlike number 2 and 3. This is how it works. Take the number 54 and 23. First, we have to stack them on top of each other. Then we do 4 times 3, which equals 12. Because this number is 2 digits, we put the 2 down here and put the 1 up there. Then we do 5 times 3, which is 15. Because we had the 1 from before, we have to add 1 to 15, which is 16. Then we put the 16 in the front. Now we have the answer, 162. But that's not the end. We still have to multiply together the tens place. Now we go to 4 times 2 instead of 4 times 3. Then skip 1 digit and put the 8 at the top underneath the 6. Then we do 5 times 2, which is 10, and then put the 10 in front of the 8. Finally, we add them up together. 162 plus 1080. Then poof, you've got your answer. Now that you've learned the top 3 best multiplication strategies, let me show you one of the absolutely worst ever multiplication strategy invented. The absolute worst. MULTIVIDE. MULTIVIDE. Get it? MULTIVIDE basically just means multiply and divide. You may be wondering why I chose this as the 3rd worst. I mean the absolute worst. Let me show you how it works first. Let's say the number is 22 times 13 and you don't know the answer. All you need to do is take one number, 22 or 13, and times any number you like. Preferably the number 2. Ideally, you take 13 in this case because the next step is to divide the other number by 2. And 13 divided 2 is like 6.5. You get the idea. So the final step is to do 26 times 11, which is probably even harder than 22 times 13. I think that for some numbers, this might be easy, but most 2-digit times 2-digit and more will be kind of hard to do, considering that we usually have 2 digits times 2-digit equations to solve. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned some interesting new strategies to solve multiplication that can help you in the future. See you next time!